Now back to the topic at hand. Ms. Thomas has asked me to speak on incoming freshmen families on my reasons for attending prep, based off the importance of service, the benefits of SEED, and the value of a relationship with your guidance counselor. As I look back at how I heard of Fairfield Prep, I was a 6th grade student at Thomas Hooker School in Bridgeport, Connecticut, along with sophomore Frankie Lopez. I heard of an 8th grade student being accepted to the best school in the area, Fairfield Prep. At that moment, I knew I wanted to go there. As an 8th grader, I looked into all the information surrounding the school that I so heavily defended as great. I soon discovered that I was beginning a journey to an all-boys school, which was dominantly white. The culture shock was difficult to understand and deal with. I always attended schools predominantly surrounded by minorities. As I grew and matured at prep, it was easy to affiliate with. These became my prep brothers. While in prep, I've come across many new aspects to life that I previously knew nothing about. The main aspect is community service. Throughout your 4 years at Fairfield Prep, you're going to endure at least a minimum of 100 hours of community service. This may sound like a lot, maybe even unbearable, but it's actually very easy and accessible. As an upperclassman, you'll be eligible to attend an immersion trip that I attended twice. The trip is known as Urban Plunge. I attended it as a junior participant and once as a senior leader. This trip will teach you a valuable lesson about life. I won't spoil with the details of the trip, but I'm telling you, it's the best thing that you could attend as a junior or a senior. As you journey through your 4 years of prep, you'll be experiencing the values of the SEED program led by Mrs. Thomas. SEED is very beneficial, as they will help you to make friends, find tutors when needed, and also hold out a helping hand. Ms. Thomas has become almost another mother to us. In fact, me and my 3 best friends and I spent every free period we had this entire year in her office doing work, talking about sports, and most of the time girls. She's a very smart and loving woman who will try her best to help you out in any way she possibly can, and I highly recommend you becoming well acquainted with her as soon as you enter the doors of prep. Finally, the values of a guidance counselor. This is a very important topic that I cannot stress enough. Prep values a close-knit relationship between faculty and students. This is emphasized in your relationship with your guidance counselor. As a freshman and a sophomore, you'll have a different guidance counselor than you will your junior and senior year. My guidance counselor from my upperclassmen's years has been Mr. John Hanrahan. I'm not sure if he's here today. He's been a powerful assistance for me receiving my strongest benefits moving forward. Whether that be the opportunities with teachers, or most importantly, my college search, Mr. Hanrahan has always been available. Make sure to visit your guidance counselor about any issues. They can always be of assistance, even if you don't think so. In closing, my 4 years of prep have been an amazing experience. If I could do it all over, I would do it better from the start. I'll miss prep as I move on to my next journey in life. I'll miss Mrs. Thomas, my teachers, and all my prep brothers. I want everybody to have a nice night and a beautiful future at Fairfield Prep. To the incoming freshmen, I want you guys to start the way you plan to finish. I wish I did the same for myself. I'd have a lot more greater opportunities moving forward. Thank you, and welcome to Fairfield Prep Class of 2018.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tony Fox. I'm currently a senior from Bridgeport, Connecticut. In 8th grade, I attended St. Augustine School, which is now known as the Cathedral Academies. My time in middle school was fun. I was the president, and I had great grades. However, things began to be serious when it was time to decide on high schools. Now, this is a true story. When I was in 7th grade, there were many high school posters in the classroom to help us decide. There was St. Joe's, Fairfield Prep, Royalton Hall, and various local high schools. After sizing up all of the schools, I came to the confident conclusion that Royalton Hall was the place for me. However, in all the excitement, I forgot the most important detail, that they're an all-girls school, so I wouldn't be in there anyway. So after all of that, I knew Fairfield Prep was the place for me. After taking the entrance exam, being accepted and enrolling into prep, it was time to grow up. Once I graduated 8th grade, I myself, along with many of my classmates, started the computer literacy course over the summer. I realized this was the start of my high school career. Entering prep was a bit overwhelming. The workload was something I had not experienced. I was not used to switching classes and balancing work in 6 different subjects. Although I struggled at first, the SEED program always helped me to stay on top of my studies. Seeing a teacher several times a week helped me tremendously to my basic understanding of the topic. I know it may seem tedious at first, but it pays off in the long run when the colleges accept you. Now, Mrs. Thomas, she may be a diva and all, but she does know what she's doing. And if you believe in this program and community, you will succeed. With that being said, you need to control the things that are in front of you, which reminds me of the serenity prayer that goes, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Trying to live out these 3 simple lines every day made a difference in my life. But prep is not only about academics. As student body president, I am proud to say that prep has over 40 clubs along with intramurals. And I am also proud to say that this was a golden year for sports, as our football team, basketball team, and our hockey team made it to the championships. Needless to say, prep has the opportunities and resources to benefit all types of students and their hobbies. And if prep does not have a club that you like or something that you want to get involved in, you can always start it yourself, which is amazing. One of the main extracurricular activities I was involved with was student government. In middle school, I was involved with their student council, and now I wanted to be a member of student gov in high school. So my first year at prep, I ran for student gov and was elected as freshman representative. Each year with student gov, my role and responsibilities had increased. After a solid 3 years, in May of my junior year, I was elected as the student body president. I like this position because I get a chance to hear ideas from my peers and I value what they say. Things have not always gone our way, but the members of Student Gov work with the faculty and my classmates to come up with the best solutions. Now, I'll leave you with this. Remember to be accountable with everything you do, and there is nothing wrong with a little extra help. Incoming freshmen, give prep a chance. If you are still feeling unsure or your parents are making you come here, it is honestly the best choice. If you get involved and find a role in this community, you will love prep. To the sophomores and juniors, this is your time to shine. The seniors are leaving, and it's time for you to step up. One of the mottos in SEED is, it takes a village to raise a child, so welcome to the village.